What's the date today? Oh, December 15th. Perfect time to make a fall 2023 video. This season of anime has been interesting. On one hand, we didn't have any crazy sequel to a really popular anime like we had multiple last season. But on the other hand, there are so many good new shows that I can't keep up with all of them. We even got an anime that has consistently remained at the top of my anime list for 3 to 4 weeks straight. You might think, what's the specialty of this season? I'll tell you what. It's the goddamn edgy shows. Edgy anime number 1, edgy anime number 2, edgy anime number 3, even the king of edgy animes is here. Even with the influx of edgy shows, there is a lot of variety this season. Well, a lot of variety. As a normal, sane human being, I know, hard to believe, I cannot keep up with all of these shows. As such, I'll only be talking about the ones that I'm watching and the ones that had my interest but barely missed the mark. Starting off with the ending of Attack on Titan, we finally reached the conclusion of this legendary series. Yes, the ending wasn't perfect, however, I would be lying if I said I hated it. I do think that the way the ending was presented runs kinda counterintuitive to the series that foreshadowed an event that didn't even happen in the manga through an anime ending. Well, at least they removed Armin's line about Eren becoming a war criminal for their sake, or else there would have been another wave of Hitler memes. Deadmount Deathplay is back with its part 2 and is confusing as ever to follow weekly. I swear every episode they introduce another character, or scratch that, introduce 3 characters in the same episode after introducing 3 other previously. Although the mystery aspect is quite interesting and worth getting invested into, it's kinda hard to keep up with all the stuff that's going on if you watch it weekly. Dr. Stone is also back, you know, the anime that makes chemistry and physics look fun. I would say that this was one of the stronger arcs with a definite antagonist to deal with. However, even though I could barely keep up with Senku in the first season, I can't make sense of half the shit he's doing now. Coolie Coolie is also airing its 5th season? Has it really been 5 seasons? I think everyone holds the same view on this series. It did not need any sequels. But seems like it got 4 sequels and compared to the original, they're, well, not that good. I did enjoy the sequels when only I wasn't comparing them to the original, which was on another level honestly. Shoegaze might have been the best one after the original, and with it only being 3 episodes long, it doesn't take too much time to watch either. Oh, he's not actually gonna kill her, right? Never mind. Kingdom of Ruins started out pretty strong, a story about revenge where the main character actually does not hesitate to kill his enemies. However, it has just been falling off. We are shown how strong the MC is, however when it comes to saving someone, his powers suddenly disappear. Man's defying his own logic for the sake of plot. Berserk of Gluttony is a show that I had some initial interest in, however due to the sheer amount of shows I was not able to watch it. All I know is that it's one of the edgy animes airing currently. Speaking of edgy anime, this show is currently airing. The Eminence in Shadow is just pure damn fun. It's so damn edgy that it somehow becomes cool again. I don't usually watch isekai, but shows like these are the exception. Sid is a menace to everyone around him and I love that honestly. Kamonohashi's Forbidden Deductions is one of the popular mystery detective shows this season. However, I feel like the show is carried by the main duo. Some of the cases in this anime are kinda repetitive and sometimes the goofy tone gets in the way of seriousness of cases like murder. Take the opening for example. Okay. Oh god damn it. The Ancient Magus Bride Season 2 Part 2 is also airing. It was a good and calming anime but I stopped watching after the first season. To me, it didn't feel like it needed more story after the first season, but maybe I was wrong. I will try to visit it again sometime in the future. This one was another anime that I was initially interested in, but after looking at the mall reviews I decided not to watch it. And this anime is also airing. One was not enough, gotta catch 'em all. Frieren Beyond Journey's End is without a doubt the top of this season. There's just this alluring sense you get from it which makes you really get invested in the story and the characters. Take Himmel for example, the character that dies in the first episode but is kept alive throughout the show with constant flashbacks, so much that he got the first place in a recent manga popularity contest. Just the first episode was so beautiful that it made the anime an instant must watch. Frieren is the show that inspired me to stop wasting my time and do something, so I started this channel. I could honestly go on and on about Frieren, but I already made a video on it, so you should go check it out if you want to hear my thoughts on it more. If I had to name the second best anime of this season, it would be the Apothecary Diaries. Aside from being extremely gorgeous, the story and characters feel very refreshing and original. This was another one of the anime that released with multiple episodes at the start, which I feel like is a brilliant way to get people invested in a show without them having to wait for weeks, and more shows should honestly do this. Momo might just be my favorite character from this season. She just doesn't even care if someone kidnaps her. Now that's taking that no tension personality too far. And her dynamic with the other characters is honestly really hilarious.
いい子にはご褒美をあげないとね。遠慮します。遠慮することはない。
Being set in historical China and having a mystery element just makes it even better. Pluto, another series by the mangaka of Monster and 20th Century Boys, both of which I have not watched or read yet. Just like how Netflix killed all hype for JoJo Part 6 last year, they did it again with Pluto. No proper marketing, releasing all 8 episodes at once. Hell, many people didn't even know the show aired when it did. The anime itself is very well done. A detective mystery anime where the show will not spoon feed you information, but instead you have to figure out what's going on yourself. Ragna Crimson is another power fantasy anime in which the MC is way too OP. Man becomes the strongest being and then transfers his powers back to his past self to turn himself into Saitama. Bunny Girl Senpai is also returning with its third movie. I really liked the first season and the 2 movies and will be watching this once it's available online. Shangri-La Frontier is a gaming anime which actually has gaming. I remember when I watched Yamada-kun back in spring and was excited that it was going to be a gaming anime, but then it had almost no gaming. Now this anime seems like it was made by someone who actually knows gaming. It's like the Sword Art Online that we never got. Said someone on the internet. I don't know, I haven't watched SAO. Spy Family Season 2 is also airing, which brings the weekly dose of happiness. This season was just more Spy Family with dumb shit, but they really made your shine in this one. The Spy Family movie is also releasing soon and we will be watching. Contrary to the name itself, Rising of the Shield Hero fell quite hard after the first season. Second season was just terrible, and although they spiked up the production for the third season, I just haven't been able to get into it. At the start of this season I thought we were gonna get a tournament arc, but that lasted for like 2 episodes. This is me watching Shield Hero. And this is me watching Goblin Slayer. Can you tell the difference? It's another season of Goblin Slayer. If you want to watch gory shit, then this might be the perfect anime for you. Otherwise, it's just not been too interesting. Tokyo Revengers is also back with its third season. Now, this is an anime that I really liked at the start and was really popular during season 1. But the pretty bad animation combined with the repetitiveness of Takemichi getting beaten up every other episode and the second season getting locked behind Disney Plus, it got kinda stale and had an immense downfall. Now, I have read the manga, and in the manga I thought this was the best arc so far, but the anime hasn't been able to give me this kind of feeling. I think this is an anime that is better to binge rather than watching it weekly. Ending on Undead Unluck, where the main guy shoots bullets not from his fingers but with his fingers, it is one of the better action animes this season. David Productions is nailing the adaptation of this hype-filled anime. The dynamic between the main characters is really fun and the comedy is great too. So all in all, this is a pretty stacked season. A lot of great shows, a lot of skippable shows. Even with the shows I chose to watch, there was a lot. There are definitely more good animes this season which I am not watching, so let me know if I missed something out down in the comments below. As always, like, comment, subscribe and have a good day.